Hey guys, today is Legend of the Skyfish Day. Legend of the Skyfish is a top-down, Zelda-like adventure.
The lives of the people of Fisherman's Town had always been tied to the sea. Fishing provided them with food and wealth for centuries. As time went by, though, greed struck the fishermen and led them to fish in deeper and deeper waters, until they reached a long dormant evil that should have never been touched. Skyfish, the lord of the deep seas, outraged at this insolence, awakened and rose
Skyfish, lord
to the
of the
skies.
seas?
Under Skyfish's
No comment, no
command,
judgment. We
abyssal
won't
creatures took over the surface
critique
world
the game
and
yet.
turned free men into mutant slaves of his vengeful reign.
Okay, free men and
Families
frogs.
were
Let's
torn
not forget
apart,
frogs.
And not even the innocent were spared. Like me and my little brother.
I'm assuming that's
As I was
me
about to
falling
lose
out
all
of the
hope,
boat
I
and
was
being
found by a
rescued
primordial
by...
being, the legendary moon whale, warden of the seas.
So Moon Whale, that reminds me
She saved me
of
and
South
prepared me
Park.
to face
There's an
Skyfish's
episode
armies
where
and rescue my brother. And thus,
they rescue
my
a whale.
journey begins.
and send it to the moon, where it promptly dies because, of course, it needs some level of oxygen. This whale, however, is alive and healthy. Physics. Physics of the flying fish folk. I will not say that 5 or 10 times fast. So the skyfish lives underwater, but the loading screen shows him in the clouds. We'll address that when it comes. Alright, so here's your controls. You see the directional thumbstick. You aim your... It's a fishing pole, alright. And we're told to fish for the square. Okay. So, fishing pole slash grappling hook. Slash sword, apparently. Well, get me over there, come on. Yep, alright. Nice. I've always wanted to have a sword fight with a fishing pole. Unfortunately, in real life, fishing poles bend extremely easily. It doesn't work. Hop from 1 to... Ooh, we're moving blocks to open doors. Familiar, all too familiar. That's alright. So the goal is to break these totems. Each level is going to have one at the very end of it, and that's how you know you've beaten the level. The totems, however, do not fight back in any way, so they're not really bosses or mini-bosses even. I believe each world, like we're in the Western Ruins now, I think each world will have a boss. Avoid the traps. No. Yeah, I don't think I want to fish that any closer to me if it's going to be spitting out arrows. Alright, come at me. Come at me! I was hoping to be able to knock him into the... I was hoping to be able to knock him into the water, but you can actually fish them close to you. And if I'm not mistaken, it dazes them? Have to try that again. So, bit of a puzzler. It reminds me of, I gotta say it reminds me of Zelda a little bit because of the fact that you've got a simple objective, get from here to there, but in order to get there, you've got to get through some logic puzzles of some sort. And we're moving giant statues. Yeah, so a bit of familiarity here, but that's alright. 2 levels down. Jumping for joy. Riding that whale has to be a joy. If not a little slippery, because I do not see a saddle, but that's alright. Okay. Speaking of Zelda traps, avoid the traps. pull the statue, push the statue. I like my flying fish friend, I gotta say. He looks a bit like Flounder from The Little Mermaid with itty bitty fairy wings. Hopefully he comes in handy a little bit more than yelling an emoji at me whenever I need to perform a task. Down, fish my way over. Accuracy is key. You actually get the two thumbsticks. One's gonna move you around and then one's gonna aim your fishing rod of doom. Let's see if we can drag this to the... Let's go push. So heavy. And down. I would say I'm a little bit more accurate with an actual controller, and I'm playing this one right on the screen. So, if you see my character go all wonky, that's not the game's fault, that's mine. I would say the controls are just fine in this game. Note the arrows do not go through the gates. Nor do they go through me. Oh my god. Come closer. Now to safely get back. That's not even funny. So the arrow traps will have themselves aimed right at the squares that you have to fish yourself through. So it's a timing game. It's a logic puzzle, timing puzzle. And traps hurt enemies as well, that's important. It's taking it easy on me now, I can tell that things are gonna get a little more difficult. We've got 45 levels, I'm told. So by the end, this is gonna ramp up in complexity, I'm sure. Another one bites the dust. God. Where's that even coming from? Easy enough. Totem destroyed. Little Red Riding Hood could not be happier. I will send word to Fisherman Village. That would be really unfortunate if you lived in Fisherman Village, but you wanted to pursue, say, crafts or butchery. I suppose you'd have to relocate. Ooh, okay. Giant flashing ball spitting seahorse. My favorite enemy so far. He doesn't seem to move though. We'll have to see if we can get one out in the open. If it just sits there and spits at you, we're gonna be okay. Now let's block these arrows. I don't want to deal with this nonsense. Carefully now. I'm thinking I need to get in there. Snap. Cannot break the traps. That's fine. Yes, just enough room. And give me that gate. No. Through the sequential trap. Open, open, and stay open. That's the key. I'm off the square now. Can't get the heart. So the bushes do matter. You can't actually grab things through the bushes. That's just taking notes for when the game gets harder. Checkpoint. Okay, so within levels there are checkpoints. That's good. There are also giant turtles. I'm thinking these are treasure chests. Given the emoji that's being yelled at me. Cannot get that. Huh. That's fine, we'll make our way through. Just following the pattern. Trying to follow the pattern. Do they move? Do they move? They don't. They just sit there and spit at you. That's not too bad. Fishing for squares. Hit this. I will hit. Fish slasher. So we are upgrading our fishing rod to make it sharper and more deadly. I'm assuming that will come in handy. It takes what, like 3 or 4 hits to take down a seahorse, so we'll see if that maybe drops. Get over here. 1, 2. Yep, you're good. Yeah, so it's a good strength boost to your weaponry. Not sure how deep the upgrading goes. We'll have to find out. But onward. Red hood can lead to other hoods. Fish slasher. Okay, so we've got 2 more upgrades we can make there, and the hook can change. More to come. It teases you right up front. Here is the thing you cannot get. Alright. As long as it gives you a way. Oh! Cannot escape. Okay. So if you lose a heart, and then you get a heart container looking thing, it actually fills all of your health, which is nice. Also, fishing for enemies dazes them. That's key. Okay, over here. Yeah, he actually gives you enough time for 2 solid hits, which is all you need with a seahorse. And totem broken. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time, and feel free to leave a comment to let us know what you'd like to see next.